Hi everyone, it's Chapter Steve with another video, and I'm going to be talking about heaven in a roundabout way, but let me go ahead and beginning, and I've talked about this subject before. I talked about the law of opposition. You have to know one to know the other. And what is really important is, we experience it every day. It is God's greatest tool for us to learn. And somewhere in the middle of what I'm explaining is that we experience day, we experience night, we experience hate, we experience love. We experience all kinds of things that are opposite, but somewhere in the middle is how we define ourselves. So what is really important about all this and what we're dealing with now? Based on some of the news just recently, it is really intense. And I am going to talk to the chaplain. One thing I'm going to tell you, evil is very present. It is very present. And as I said before, it's my job. It's what I do. It's what I see. It's part of my job. It's what I do. Things go on. We are dealing with evil. A lot going on. But there's something being said about that, and what is what's called the state of grace. The state of grace. This is the moment, everybody. With all that's going on, with all the evil that's going on, all the stuff that we're exposed to, all that we're trying to figure out, we're all dealing with it. And we're all trying to make sense of it. We're all trying to guide us through all this. We're making decisions all along the way. And things we're experiencing. Sometimes things, as I said many times before, it can get really bad. It can get really tough. And that's what we're going now right through. We're seeing stuff. It's unreal what's going on. But the state of grace. Being in the state of grace. This is the moment, everybody. This is the moment that we are now going through how we define ourselves. And not what we say is what we do that defines us. And we're defining ourselves. We're doing how we affect other people, how we treat other people, how we affect ourselves, how we have respect and honor for ourselves, and how we have compassion for others. All this. That's a state of grace. And prayer. And faith in God. It's all part of state of grace. Why is this important? Why is this so significant in this? In God's eyes, I got to tell you, there are a lot of us, and most of us are people of faith. There are those who are not. And I will tell you, even those who are not, God's love is unconditional. He looks at them, trying to give them every kind of support that he can to get them through this. But most importantly is all of us who are people of faith. The state of grace. How we treat other people. How we treat ourselves. How we treat the situations going on all every day and how we make sense of it all. But being in the state of grace with ourselves and others. Why is this important? Heaven. I kid you not, at some point when our time comes, we're all going to go home. But when we go home, there's going to be something said. All that we're going through, everything that we're going through, and you take your last breath and you're up there, other souls are going to come up to you. You know what they're going to say to you? You did it. You did it. You kept the state of grace. All that was going on, you kept your state of grace. You kept your faith in God. You kept the faith in yourself. The state of grace. You did it. You got through it. And how it's revered in heaven is like nothing. It is stunning how revered that is. For somebody to come up to you, all the souls coming up to you, and they recognize. They revere you because you already got through all this. You kept your state of grace. It's important, everybody. We have our days. We have our days like no other. And it's said before and many times, boy, do we have our moments. And we're having our moments now. What is important is to keep our state of grace. What is important is to keep our state of faith in God and ourselves. It's important, everybody. It's really important. And all that's going on right now. I'm going to sign off. I appreciate your time. As always, I hope your day is going well. Until the next video, thanks again for watching this video. I appreciate your time. Thanks.